Okay, so today, Monday, November 13th, last day of the 8th month or second month in Elal calendar. Tomorrow will be the first day of the 9th month or the third month in Elal calendar. So, how much time for any major FF? And so I think the spiritual warfare is heightened to the point that it's I don't know, it's painful. So all of a sudden I like coughing and sore throat and now keep sneezing and stuff like that. Uh, so last time it was worse. It was like I think 3 months ago, 3 4 months ago. All of a sudden, like I believe it's attack, spiritual attack. Um, and of course, the spiritual attack, they will use anybody that around you, not necessarily like relationship wise close to you, just around you that you have to interact with like on a regular basis to attack you. To the point of like, let's see, just tedious. The attack is just like on a living everyday basis, not like uh like a world war. Um, so like for example, like the weekend I was trying to make a matcha cake and off just I don't know like something wrong with the oven and I needed to fix it. It's supposed to be a simple task and it ended up like very complicated, exhausting, and took me a few hours to get through all those tedious, ridiculous obstacles to just make a cake, bake a cake in the oven. Okay, so that's an example. Like Satan, he will use all the tactics to make your life not necessarily miserable, just like tedious, stupid obstacles. Maybe just make a cup of tea will like I need to go through all those stupid things to make just one cup of tea. Just an example. Anyway, so this week how much time for any major FF, especially today. Um, this coming Friday and then this coming Sunday, maybe any major FF. Since we starting the 9th month in our calendar. Let's see. And next week also is the Thanksgiving in US. So I don't know what they will do. Okay. Albert Pike letter to Mazzini. The following letter speculation claimed that Albert Pike wrote to Giuseppe Mazzini in 1871 regarding a conspiracy involving three world wars that were planned in an attempt to take over the world. The Pike letter to Giuseppe Mazzini was on display in the British Museum Library in London until 1977. This letter has been claimed by many internet sites to reside in the British Library in London, which denies the letter exists. So Giuseppe Mazzini was an Italian revolutionary leader of the mid 1800s, as well as the director of Illuminati. Albert Pike, Masonic figure, was a 33rd degree Freemason occultist, Grandmaster, and creator of the Southern Jurisdiction of Masonic Scottish Rite Order. Following are apparently extracts from the letter showing how 3 world wars have been planned for many generations. The Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agenda of the Illuminati between the political scientists and the leaders of Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and political Zionism, the state of Israel, mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual, and economical exhaustion. We shall unleash the nihilists and the atheists, and we shall provoke a formidable social classicalism, which in all its horror will show clearly to the nations to the effect of absolute atheism, origin of savagery, and the most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere, the citizens are obliged to defend themselves against the world minority of which revolutionaries will exterminate those destroyers of civilization, and the multitude disillusioned with Christianity, whose deistic spirits will from that moment be without compass or direction, anxious for an ideal, but without knowing where to render its adoration, will receive the true light through the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, brought finally out in the public view. This manifestation will result from the general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time. So, as we approaching again to the end of this month, November, the time is very limited for this year since we only have a month and a half to go. Let's see, many think that everything will trigger within this year, which means within this month and a half. And I believe, I hope so too. And let's see, if things got triggered this month, which is, let's see, the trigger event is the rapture. That's why, I'm watching the rapture not only because I wanted to leave this role, but also it's the trigger event, so everything will trigger by the rapture, so the domino effect will start then. So it's like a alarm clock goes off so that everybody will know the destruction will begin, which is the 7 years end time. The Antichrist will reign. And then leads to the Armageddon and then the millennium time of Christ's rule, then the end of the really finally the end of the world, and only the new heaven and earth will exist. So let's see. So then, if this trigger event will happen this month, and everything, all hell break loose starting this month, then it could be the Antichrist will show up to announce itself because he's not human. I'm just guessing on December 12th, 1212. Because let's see, I explained it before, like one of my recent videos, that anything that is at the maximum evilest point of magic, they have to perform during the new moon, which is empty, right? The moon is has no either has no light or at the minimum light. So 12/12 will be the last day or the second last day of the month, both in Elon calendar and in Chinese calendar. The end of the ninth month of, which is in Elon calendar, and the end of the 10th month in Chinese calendar. So the moon phase will be, I think, at the minimum point. And then 1212 is again 12 is the time number. So anyway, that's just my speculation. And I just wonder why, the I don't know, the Jewish church here in the city, they don't have anything that on display that mourn from the attack by Hamas in October. They don't. They just seems like normal. Nothing happened. No poster, no nothing that say help Israel or save Israel or whatever. That's just really weird. And a couple weeks ago, I passed by one of the Jewish Bible school, which is the Jewish church. They have a poster that is for the blood drive. It just weird to me that the Bible school will promote blood drive. We all know that the so-called Jewish actually is Satanists disguise themselves, right? So they want to promote more blood drive, and I don't know if you can lead to the assumption that I have. But anyway, so I just wonder what other spiritual attacks Satanists can do right now. Like I explained, just simple. I just wanted to bake a cake, and it took me several hours. Went through all the obstacles and stuff. So what else they can do against me? I just wonder. You know, it's really weird. And again, like it seems like every like 2 3 months I got sick too. It's like sore throat, sneezing. It's like what else?